Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Rapid Repeat the podcast. I'm thrilled you're here today. Want to sound natural all day? Shadow these 100 routine sentences. In this episode, we'll guide you through every moment of your day: morning wake up, brushing your teeth, making breakfast, commuting, working, relaxing, evening wind down, and bedtime. I'll speak slowly and clearly, repeat each phrase, and pause so you can shadow exactly as I do. You'll see the text on screen and hear my voice at a comfortable pace, making it easy to copy the pronunciation, tone, and rhythm. No long grammar lectures or complicated rules, just practical sentences you'll use every day. Whether you're a complete beginner or brushing up your skills, these phrases will help you speak confidently in real situations. Ready to start? Grab your headphones, settle in, and let's jump into our first group, morning and wake-up sentences. Let's go. First, let's kick off your morning routine. In this section, we're going to master 20 essential phrases that you'll use every single morning. These sentences will help you describe waking up, self-care tasks, and the very first steps of your day. I'll speak each line slowly and clearly. Then we'll pause for 5 seconds so you can shadow exactly, matching my pronunciation, tone, and rhythm. If you need extra practice, simply rewind and repeat. Shadowing like this trains your brain and your mouth together, building confidence from the moment you open your eyes. Din. I just woke up. Point 2. I feel so sleepy. 3. It's time to get out of bed. Point 4. Let me stretch for a moment. Point 5. I need to brush my teeth. 6. The water feels cold. 7. I'm going to take a shower. 8. I'll use my favorite shampoo. Point 9. Time to get dressed. 10. What should I wear today? Now that you've practiced those first 10, notice how each PH raised describes a simple action. Use them out loud each morning, even if you're alone. Hearing yourself speak gives you confidence. Let's move on to the next 10, which cover making breakfast and preparing to leave. I'm making breakfast now. 12. I like my coffee strong. 13. Could you pass the cereal? 14. I'll have a cup of tea. 15. Do we have any milk left? 16. I'm cooking eggs and toast. 17. The toast is a little burnt. 18. Let me grab my backpack. 19. I need to lock the front door. 20. I'm ready for my day. Fantastic work. You've just shadowed 20 truly practical morning phrases. Practice these every day. Say them as you actually go through your routine. Over time, your mouth will automatically form these sentences without thinking. Remember, consistency is more important than time. Even 5 minutes of shadowing each morning moves you forward. If you're feeling stuck, remind yourself why you started. Maybe to travel confidently, to talk with new friends, or to improve your career opportunities. Your reason is your fuel. Tomorrow, review these sentences before you sleep, then again when you wake up. Notice how much smoother they feel. And if you ever miss a phrase, rewind this segment and start again. Each repetition cements your progress. Keep shadowing these morning and wake-up phrases, and you'll set the perfect tone for your entire day. Next, we'll dive into afternoon and leisure phrases to expand your conversational range. But before that, pause this video now, practice all 20 lines one more time, and celebrate that victory, because every single phrase you master is a step toward fluency. Great job, my friends. See you in the next section. Next, breakfast and getting ready. In this section, we'll learn 20 practical phrases you'll use every morning as you start your day. These sentences cover making breakfast, basic self-care, and gathering everything you need before you head out. I'll speak each phrase slowly and clearly, then pause for 5 seconds so you can repeat exactly. Shadowing like this trains your brain and mouth together, turning practice into muscle memory. Remember to focus on pronunciation, tone, and rhythm. If you miss a word, rewind and try again. Consistency beats perfection every time. 1. I'm making breakfast. 22. Can you pass me the coffee? 23. I need a cup of hot tea. 24. Where's my toothbrush? 25. Let me make some toast. 26. The coffee smells amazing. 27. Do we have fresh orange juice? 28. I'll add butter to my bread. 29. I'm pouring some milk. 30. What's for breakfast today? 31. I'm brushing my teeth now. 32. The water is just right. 33. I need to wash my face. 34. Let me comb my hair. 35. I'm applying my skincare routine. 36. Do I have clean socks? 37. I need to put on my shoes. 38. Let me zip up my jacket. 39. I'm grabbing my bag. 40. I'm ready to start my day. Great work. You've now practiced 20 breakfast and getting ready phrases. Use these lines every morning as you move through your routine. Say them out loud when you actually make your coffee, brush your teeth, or zip up your coat. The more you integrate these phrases into real life, the faster they become second nature. Breakfast is not just about food. It's your first step toward focus and energy. Speaking these sentences each day builds confidence and makes you sound more natural. Don't worry if it feels odd at first. Shadowing creates a safe space to try, to repeat, and to improve without pressure. You're training your mouth, your ears, and your mind together. Over the next few days, notice how much smoother these lines feel. Try shadowing them while you're preparing breakfast at home or on the go if you're short on time. You can even record yourself and listen back. This helps you catch pronunciation details and celebrate every improvement. Next up, we'll dive into our afternoon and leisure phrases, so you can talk about breaks, free time activities, and casual conversations with friends. But before that, take a moment now. Practice these 20 morning phrases one more time and acknowledge the progress you've made. Each repetition, each phrase, each pause brings you closer to English fluency. Keep shadowing, keep practicing, and keep loving the process. You're doing an amazing job. See you in the next section. Now, head to work or school. In this section, we'll master 20 practical phrases you'll use in any professional or academic setting. These sentences cover everything from joining meetings and asking clear questions to describing tasks and managing deadlines. I'll speak each line slowly and clearly, then pause for 5 seconds so you can shadow exactly, matching my pronunciation, tone, and rhythm. Shadowing builds muscle memory for the mouth and the brain, and practicing in context makes these phrases stick instantly. Whether you're dialing into a conference call, walking into a classroom, or preparing for an important presentation, these phrases will help you communicate with confidence and clarity. First, let's set the scene. Imagine you're about to start your workday or your first class of the morning. You open your laptop, check your schedule, and get ready to engage colleagues or classmates. You need to introduce yourself, confirm details, and establish a professional tone right away. Then you'll relay status updates, ask for clarification, and express your opinions clearly. Finally, you'll wrap up with clear next steps or follow-up questions. These 20 sentences will take you through that entire sequence, step by step. Ready? Let's begin. 1. I have a meeting at 9. 42. Can everyone hear me clearly? 43. Please mute your microphone when not speaking. 44. Could you please share your screen? 45. I'm preparing the report now. Chapter 46. I need to study for my test. 47. Let me send you the agenda. 48. I will follow up by email. 49. Can we reschedule this appointment? 50. I'm reviewing the document you sent. 51. Thank you for your valuable feedback. 52. I'll make the necessary changes. 53. Could you clarify that last point? 54. I'm working on the presentation slides. 55. When is the deadline for this project? 56. Please let me know if you have questions. 57. I'm preparing notes for our discussion. 58. Can I join you for a quick chat? 59. I'll be ready in 5 minutes. 60. Let's reconvene after lunch to continue. Great job. You've now practiced 20 critical work and study phrases, phrases that will empower you to navigate meetings, classes, and collaborative projects with ease. Take a moment to imagine using these lines in your own environment, greeting team members, confirming details, and expressing your ideas clearly. The more you integrate these sentences into your actual routine, the faster they become second nature. Here are a few suggestions to maximize your progress. First, record yourself using these phrases in context. Pretend you're in a meeting or presenting to your class. Play back the recording and note any areas where your pronunciation or pacing can improve. Second, jot down the phrases in a dedicated work-study section of your learning notebook. Review them every evening to reinforce retention. Third, try role-playing with a friend or colleague. Take turns playing presenter and listener so you practice both sides of the conversation. Remember that consistency is more important than duration. Even 5 minutes of targeted shadowing each morning before your day begins will set a confident tone. On busy days, recite one phrase quietly to yourself as you commute or grab a coffee. These tiny habits build momentum and keep you engaged. If you ever feel discouraged, revisit your why. Perhaps it's to excel in your career, to connect with international peers, or to achieve academic success. Your reason is your fuel. Finally, celebrate your progress. Every time you use one of these phrases in a real situation, acknowledge that achievement. Maybe send yourself a quick message. Used phrase number 44 today, success. These small victories add up. Now pause this video, practice all 20 lines one more time, and congratulate yourself on this milestone. Next up, we'll move into afternoon and leisure phrases, so you can talk about your breaks and social plans. Keep shadowing, keep practicing, and keep building your confidence. You're doing fantastic. See you in the next section. Great! Now for afternoon and free time. In this section, we're going to practice 20 practical phrases you'll use during your break, leisure activities, and casual conversations after work or school. I'll speak each phrase slowly and clearly, then pause for 5 seconds so you can shadow exactly, matching my pronunciation, tone, and rhythm. Shadowing like this builds muscle memory for your mouth and brain, making these sentences feel natural when you actually take a break or meet up with friends. If you ever miss a word, rewind and try again. Ready? Let's dive in. 1. Let's take a break. 62. I'm going for a walk. 63. Do you want to grab a coffee? 64. I need some fresh air. 65. Let's meet at the cafe. 66. I'm reading a good book. 67. What movie should we watch? 68. I'm listening to my favorite playlist. 69. Let's chat for a few minutes. 70. I'm just relaxing on the sofa. 71. I'm playing a quick game on my phone. 72. Do you want to call a friend? 73. I'm working on a puzzle. 74. Let's catch up over lunch. 75. I'm cooking a simple meal. 76. What's on your weekend agenda? 77. I'm painting for fun. 78. Let's go for a bike ride. 79. I'm video chatting with my family. 80. Time to unwind before dinner. Fantastic work. You've just shadowed 20 afternoon and leisure phrases. These lines will help you ask for breaks, suggest activities, and share what you're doing in your free time. To make them stick, integrate them into your actual routine. Next time you step outside, say, I need some fresh air out loud. When you meet a friend for coffee, try, do you want to grab a coffee, without translating first. Here are a few strategies to deepen your learning. First, record yourself using these phrases in real scenarios. Play back the recording and focus on areas where your pronunciation or intonation could be smoother. Second, write each phrase on a sticky note and place them around your workspace or home, on your computer, next to your kettle, or on your TV remote. Seeing these sentences in context will prompt you to shadow them naturally. Third, practice with a partner or in a study group. Take turns asking and answering using these lines. This social element makes learning fun and boosts retention. Remember, consistency matters more than duration. If you're short on time, pick one phrase and repeat it 3 times during your break. Even that small action reinforces the connection between the phrase and the activity. Over days and weeks, your brain will link, I'm playing a quick game on my phone, directly to that moment of leisure. No translation needed. Finally, celebrate your progress. Each time you successfully use one of these phrases in real life, acknowledge the win. You might say to yourself, I just said, let's catch up over lunch without hesitation. That's progress. Tracking these wins in a journal or app gives you a clear record of how far you've come. Keep shadowing these afternoon and leisure phrases daily, and you'll watch your fluency grow in relaxed, enjoyable moments. Next, we'll move into evening and bedtime sentences so you can wind down your day in English. Take a moment now, practice all 20 lines one more time, and treat yourself to a mini break. You've earned it. Finally, evening and bedtime. This is the time when you wind down, reflect on your day, and prepare for restful sleep. In this section, we'll practice 20 essential phrases that cover cooking dinner, relaxing at home, evening routines, and getting ready for bed. I'll speak each line slowly and clearly. Then we'll pause for 5 seconds so you can shadow exactly, matching my pronunciation, tone, and rhythm. Focus on feeling each word as you repeat it, letting the calm of evening guide your practice. If you miss anything, rewind and try again. By the end of this segment, you'll have 20 new sentences ready for your daily routine, helping you to speak naturally in evening conversations and bedtime rituals. Let's begin. 81. I'm cooking dinner. 82. Dinner smells delicious. 83. Could you pass the salt? 84. I'm setting the table. 85. Let's enjoy our meal together. 86. I'm washing the dishes now. 87. The kitchen is clean and tidy. 88. I'm going to watch a movie. 89. Let's relax on the couch. Almost there. Just 10 more. 91. I'm reading a book before bed. 92. This chapter is so interesting. 3. Could you dim the lights? 94. I'm brushing my teeth. 95. My pajamas are so comfortable. Time to turn off the TV. 97. I'm setting my alarm for tomorrow. I'll write in my journal now. Point 99. Good night and sweet dreams. 100. Time to go to bed. Fantastic work. You've just shadowed 20 evening and bedtime phrases you can use every evening to talk about dinner, relaxation, and preparing for sleep. Take a moment now to reflect on how each phrase feels in context. When you actually cook dinner, wash dishes, or settle in for the night, say the corresponding sentence out loud. This real-life integration cements muscle memory and builds confidence. Practice these lines as part of your nightly routine. For example, while you're cooking, think, or better yet, say, I'm cooking dinner in English. When you finish dinner, whisper, dinner smells delicious to yourself. If you need to ask for something at the table, use, could you pass the salt? In a real conversation. Shadowing in context turns theory into practice, making these phrases second nature. Here are 3 strategies to deepen your learning. After shadowing, act out a mini scene. Pretend you're hosting a dinner guest or winding down alone. Speak the lines as you move through the motions. Set the table while saying, I'm setting the table. Then sit and recite, let's enjoy our meal together. This dynamic practice fuses language with action. Before bed, write a short entry in English describing your day using at least 3 of today's phrases. For instance, today I'm cooking dinner and dinner smells delicious. Afterwards, I'm reading a book before bed. Recording your thoughts in English trains writing skills and reinforces the phrases in your memory. Record yourself saying the evening phrases in sequence. Play back the recording as you prepare for bed and shadow along. Hearing your own voice reinforces correct pronunciation and helps you notice any words you want to improve. Remember that evening practice has dual benefits. You're not only learning language, but also winding down. Use these shadowing exercises as a calming ritual. Focus on your breath, speak gently, and let the rhythm of English guide you into relaxation. This mindful approach reduces stress and makes learning feel like a soothing end to your day rather than a chore. Before we finish, set a reminder for tomorrow evening to repeat this segment. Consistency is key. Shadow these phrases nightly, and you'll be amazed at how natural they become. Thank you for practicing with me tonight. Keep shadowing daily, morning, afternoon, and evening, and watch your fluency grow around the clock. You've earned a good night's rest. Sleep well, dream in English, and I'll see you in the next session. Good night. You've just mastered 100 daily routine sentences. Awesome work. Take a moment to feel proud of how far you've come today. Every single phrase you've shadowed, from "I just woke up" to "time to go to bed," is now etched a little deeper into your memory. That's real progress, and it all started with you hitting play and committing those 5-second pauses to practice. Now let's lock in these new skills. Which routine sentence will you use first tomorrow morning? Will you say, "I'm making breakfast," as you pour your coffee? Or maybe you'll whisper, "Time to go to bed," as you tuck yourself in tonight. Drop your favorite phrase in the comments below. I want to celebrate that win with you. Your comment not only shows me what's working, but also inspires other learners in our community. If this lesson helped you feel more confident, smash that like button. It tells me you want more practical shadowing videos like this. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss our Tuesday and Thursday uploads. We've got heaps of fresh content coming your way, extended practice sessions, new situational phrases, and mini tips to keep your motivation sky high. Remember, consistency is the secret sauce. Even if you practice just 5 minutes each day, those small actions compound into big gains. So set a reminder right now, maybe a sticky note on your mirror or a phone alarm, and dedicate that time to shadowing these phrases again. Finally, share this video with a friend who could use a confidence boost. Learning together makes it more fun and keeps you accountable. Thank you for joining me today on Rapid Repeat, the podcast. Keep shadowing, keep practicing, and keep shining. I'll see you in the next session. Take care. Keep shadowing daily. See you in the next session. Before we wrap up, let me remind you why consistency matters. Each time you return to these shadowing exercises, you're reinforcing new language pathways in your brain. Those 5-second pauses aren't just silent gaps. They're moments where your mouth and mind synchronize, turning practice into automatic fluency. So even if you only have a few minutes before you head out or just before bed, use them wisely. Shadow one phrase, two phrases, or all 100. Every bit adds up. If today's practice brought you confidence or a smile, show some love by hitting that like button. It tells me you're finding value here, and it helps more learners discover these lessons. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button now and tap the bell icon so you'll be the first to see our new episodes, released every Tuesday and Thursday. We've got fresh content lined up, extended situational practice, pronunciation deep dives, and community Q&As to answer your burning questions. Speaking of community, check out the pinned comment below for a link to our free PDF cheat sheet. It's a handy reference for all 100 routine sentences, perfect for reviewing on the go. Plus, join our private Facebook group where learners from around the world share their wins, ask for feedback, and motivate each other daily. Learning is more fun when you're not alone. So post your favorite phrase there and see how many people are shadowing along with you. Finally, take a moment to share this video with a friend who's learning English. Tag them in the comments or send them the link. Let's grow this supportive community together. Thank you for showing up, for every pause you embraced, and for every phrase you repeated. Your commitment makes all the difference. Until next time, keep shadowing daily, stay curious, and remember, every word you practice brings you closer to fluent, confident English. I'll see you in the next session. Take care and happy shadowing.